Why did the Almighty choose the darkness of night to hear the greatest prayers in history? In the Old Testament, a mystery appears. Why doesn't God extinguish the storm immediately? Why does He force exhausted souls to bow down in the deepest darkness? Behind the silence of the dark night is not God's abandonment. It is where a great secret of healing begins to unfold. The night is the boundary between hopeless surrender and miraculous rebirth. When every door of the world closes, only one way out remains. The most sincere prayer is always born from the depths of pain. Look back at ancient footsteps to understand the power of kneeling. The storm outside is merely a veil for a grace waiting to burst forth. Every tear shed in the darkness is recorded in heaven. And the story of the prayer that rends the dark night begins here. By the ancient Jabbok River, Jacob faced the terror of death. He did not pray with empty words. He collapsed to his knees in the dark sand.
God, I will not let you go. Bless me now, or I cannot bear it.
Sweat mingled with tears, he pleaded for a life-changing blessing. Only when he accepted total surrender did the dawn begin to break. Jacob's dark night ended with a new name and a rebirth. Centuries later, Moses led his people through the dark, barren desert. In the dark night without water, surrounded by death, he cried out. With staff in hand, he raised it high and struck the dry rock hard. A miracle erupted. Living water gushed violently out of the hard stone. The water flowed like a torrent, saving thousands from the sentence of death. Prayer from the depths can bring forth life out of death. In the heat of the wrestling, a new name is forged in the fire of heaven. He turned his face to the wall in the night, weeping bitterly for his life. God heard his cries and granted him 15 more years of life. No dark night is long enough to extinguish the cry of faith. Though you are surrounded by raging storms or terrifying silence, remember, perseverance in the dark night always moves heaven. Even a dead branch can bloom in the middle of the dark night. Because the restoring hand of God is silently at work. Moses kneels at the altar, offering thanksgiving for miracles. All Old Testament events were promises of a greater deliverance. A climax of darkness awaits on the journey of redemption, where Jesus will step into humanity's decisive dark night. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus kneels beneath gnarled ancient olive trees. He carries all the pain, sickness, and death sentence of mankind. His cry in the night is the ultimate height of sincerity. Where damaged cells are restored with fresh, living vitality. A warm golden beam floods into a dimly lit stone room. Lines of suffering melt away completely into peace and strength. The weak pulse turns strong, and a deep breath of new life is taken.
Because life conquered death from that very dark night.
Jesus extends a loving hand to heal every wound. Restorative energy spreads swiftly through body and spirit. The dark storm shatters, making way for the radiant dawn of hope. An ancient woman opens her eyes, breathing deeply in complete peace. The miracle is fulfilled through unwavering faith. If tonight you are facing illness, darkness, or exhaustion, believe that you are never alone in the lonely dark night. Kneel down and offer your most sincere prayer from the heart. The dawn of healing is very close to your life. Pure living water will refresh the weary soul. Today's pain will become tomorrow's testimony of miracles. Jesus stands ready to dispel all darkness. The promise of healing in Scripture remains forever unchanged. Hold fast to faith, for the glorious dawn has begun.